Wagwan people. Hello. Yes, like I was saying earlier that I came in contact with my the useless man that brought me to Sweden, Paul. I came in contact with him. I talked to him, but I came in contact with him on Monday, and yeah, we talked, and then today I wrote to him. I was asking questions. Or like I sent him a voice message to like want to know what's going on, like how I got here, if he knew anything about my parents and stuff. And he was like giving me, also he wasn't giving me no real answer or any real response. So it just got me. You see, I was like that little girl. Also, the tall one, that was me, and then the short one, that was Elizabeth. The little ones, not the big sister. Like when we came, those were like our heights. Yeah, but I was like asking him, and he's like telling me he doesn't really know, and then we start talking about stuff that happened, but it was more like he was trying to like cover up himself, or like trying, because I've seen him as the bad guy, but he was like trying to show that he wasn't the bad guy, blah blah blah, and talk. And in a way, I was like try kind of believing him, and like, but as we're talking more and more, and I'm hearing his voice, I'm listening to his voice, the way he's talking and how he's talking. It's like this is the same piece of shit. In the beginning, I was very calm, and like I was crying because I had a lot of emotions and stuff, and I was still I became a little girl again. But like when I see that motherfucker is still the same piece of shit, like I switch it up real quick on him. I was like, yeah, now you have talked to Mary, the child. Now this is the woman you're talking to. I gave him a piece of my mind. He hasn't responded yet, but I know he's not gonna respond, cause it's finished. He's gonna get his karma. But he knew what they were doing. Also, he might not have known when he was in Africa, but when we came to Sweden, when we have lived here after a little while, he knew what the fuck was up. He knew like what they were planning to do to us. But he did not do anything for us to stop. He was working with them. Definitely, he was pimping her out to the guy friends. Like this rich Swedish guys. He was working for them. He was pimping her out to them. And I wonder, like, even when they stopped pimping me out, if it wasn't one of his friends, he talked to manipulate Evelyn in a way, because she was very weak for him. She was so fucking weak. She's that type of woman. If he was to say, go and kill this person for me, she would have done it. She would have done it. That's how stupidly in love she was with this bastard ass. Ooh! After I finished curse him out, I felt so good. I swear I felt so fucking good. It felt like I got a power that he took from me. I took it back. I was like, motherfucker. This is Mary. This is Mary. The name you gave me, you motherfuckers gave me. This is it. She has become a woman now, no longer a child. I told the one when you were talking to me the first time, second, third time. That was still baby Mary. You know, the one you picked up from wherever. You say you did not. You only know the place you went and picked me up, and you don't know the place even that good. But when we were talking yesterday, it's like, oh, you said you know the lady, you know the woman that was taking care of me. You used to see her, but then later, because you know the conversation, someone is listening to our conversation. Definitely, the motherfuckers that paid you, bribed you, they pay you. They paid you to leave us here, to leave. Also, even Evelyn also, she left me here so that they can take her to London. That's how she got to London and got a place real quick. And then from nowhere, she said she's finished school. Like how many years she was here trying to go to school, she couldn't. She had to have given them something. They're done. They bribe, pimp, Allah, yalla buntan. But we are here. And like, oh, I'm taking back my power from every single one of you motherfuckers. Like, it's my choice how I live my life. No one is gonna tell me what and what I can't do or what I'm gonna. Nah, it's not gonna it'll be over my dead body. Over my dead body. And I've told you, I'm ready to die. And this useless motherfucker, when he's saying like I'm insisting like he knows about what also that they took us here, that they brought us here for prostitution, like they traffic us here. He was like telling me, oh, you need help, you need help. But when we started talking, he was like, oh, I understand. When I was crying and like explaining the situation, it's like, oh, you're growing up. And then now when I'm like insisting that he knows about what happened, then he wants to say I need help. Motherfucker, you need help, you demonic bastards. Like, oh, I could see in his eyes, those times when he would have drank enough or smoked enough, whatever shit he was taking, and then he was like rounded up. You could see in his eyes it was a demonic motherfucker there. Yes, Paul, I said it. You are a demonic motherfucker, bastards. Do you know how good this feels? Do you know how good this feels? I am taking back my power. Thank you, Lord. Even for Evelyn back, I curse you for Evelyn. Even though she was stupidly in love. That's what got her. That's what is fucking you. A lot of you women are also up. Being stupidly in love, loving a man more than how you love yourself. That's why they are using and abusing and then leaving you, run away with someone else. Yes, and they married much younger, a child that is old enough to be, also a person that is old enough to be their child. They go and marry that one and then start being a father to her, controlling, having that, they want someone that is going to be under. That's it. Me, I lie when I lie. Here, you guys have brought me here. Don't worry, I'm here and I will struggle. I told you, Paul. The last thing you will hear before you die is that I've made it back to my family or I found my roots, because that's the only help that I needed from you. I thought maybe you thought I was going to beg you for money or beg you to buy my ticket. I told you the only thing I need from you is to know who my parents are, and that's the only shit I need from you, to know where you brought me from and like everything you know about me, my name, my age. Those are the things that I needed from you, nothing else. The money even that you have now, it's not your money. It's actually Evelyn's money. It's Evelyn's. Nonsense. Confirmation.